Hello again, my American friends. I just listened to your President Trump talking about tariffs live on CBC Canada, who's covering the speech along with a lot of other news outlets. And he said a lot of things that I'm not going to try to tackle all at once. I'm just going to pick one. And it was one that really, I have to tell you, it really pissed me off. I try very hard to maintain a sense of civility. I try to remain calm, and I will tell you that I, deep inside, I'm not. I'm extremely angry. Uh, I'm not going to show you that anger, but I am going to be honest with you and tell you that as I said, I am extremely angry, and I'm angry not so much at the person, but the person, Donald Trump, is speaking worse than lies. I can deal with a liar. I can deal with a liar because I can spot a liar. A lot of people can spot a liar. But he's not your ordinary liar. He is a genius at lying. You understand what I'm saying? His level of lying is so superb, so perfect, so special that genius is the only word I can think of to describe his level, his ability to lie. So let me give you the example that he mentioned that caused me to make this particular video. As I said, just a few minutes ago, I heard him say this. He said that Canada puts a between 250 and 300% tariffs on our dairy product. Well, guess what? Those numbers are not a lie. Fooled you. I bet you thought I was going to say right from the beginning, he's a liar. No, 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 no. That would be too simple if you were to just say that. The fact is, there are tariffs on import of American dairy products that potentially, the word he left out, potentially could be between 250 and 300%. Now, I'm not going to educate you folks out there who want to believe him. It would make no sense if you believe him on his word without verifying his facts, then there's not a god darn thing I could say that's going to change your mind. So I'm not going to waste my time. If after I'm finished this video, you think I don't know what I'm talking about, do what I did and research it for yourself. Search for the truth in these lies. Okay, let me explain it to you in a very simple way. Again, don't take my word for it. Do what I did. Do a little research. Show a little intelligence. And I mean that, a little intelligence. And go and research this for yourself. Find out the truth for you. Satisfy yourself. Don't listen to me. Don't listen to Trump. Don't listen to anybody. The facts are there for you to find them. The truth is, yes, we do have those tariffs, but you would have to, an importer here in Canada, a manufacturer of dairy products here in Canada, would have to import so much to have that tariff levied on them that it would be impossible nearly. There's never been a time, not even once, I believe. Now, again, research it, but I'm pretty sure from my research, has any importer here in Canada ever imported enough dairy product, that's milk, cheese, whatever, yogurt, that they reached the point that they had to pay those tariffs he's talking about. The tariffs don't prevent businesses here to import dairy products from the United States unless you import so much, it's like a ridiculous amount. We have our own dairy products here. We make our own cheese here. We make our own yogurt here using milk and dairy products that exist here. And by all accounts, from what I could tell, and I'm not bragging, I'm not trying to be mean and say, but our products, our dairy products have a little bit of slightly more restrictions on what the cattle, for instance, are allowed, what our farmers, our dairy people are allowed to feed their, cows. You don't have the same restrictions. So our milk is a little bit better. I don't want to even use the word better, but as I've said in many videos, I don't have a high education. So my grammar is not that great. I do the best I can, based on who I am and how I was brought up. That's not an excuse, by the way. That's just the way it is. I'm just a normal guy, okay? A normal guy who has to do something about all these lies that are being told. So I understand Wisconsin, the state of Wisconsin, makes really good world-renowned cheese. And I'm not sure if I've ever had any Wisconsin cheese. If you want to send me some, though, to test it, I'll be more than glad to test it and make a video about it. But let's take that for granted. I don't mind taking that for granted. Wisconsin cheese is slightly better than anything you can get in Canada. But it's not so good that we're going to import all of our dairy product from America, if we don't have to, and if our milk is slightly better. Like, is your Wisconsin cheese so much better that we're going to give up all our cheese? All our dairy market? Market? Do I understand this? Do you understand this? I know you could say I'm biased because I'm Canadian, but okay. So anyway, again, I'm sort of in a very weird, backward way giving your president a compliment, but it's the only type of compliments he deserves. He's a genius liar. He knows how to manipulate half-truths. He's a spin doctor. He's a scumbag. Listen, I have no problem calling him out. None. He doesn't impress me. I don't give a shit about him. And I'm tired of his lies. And if I were old enough to be his father and he was my son, I'd smack him from one end of the room to the other for being the cold-hearted, dead behind the eyes MFer I've ever met in my life. And you can tell him that for me if you like. I'm not afraid of him. I'm not afraid of your military. I'm not afraid of anything that asshole could do to me. Okay? Don't take it out on my fellow Canadians. Direct all your anger at me if you like. But I'm telling you, you dough-headed sons of bitches, you voted for what Christians have been telling me, as far as they're concerned, is the Antichrist. It's that bad. Okay? Do you understand that? No. No is your answer. I know, most of you. But for those who do understand, please, stick up for us. Stick up for yourselves. Stick up for people. We're people. It doesn't matter if I'm Canadian, you're American. We're people. We're human beings. living on the same planet. You understand? If you can't get along with us, if you're going to believe the shit that piece of crap and his zombie horde is lying about continuously. I mean, I understand why the Democrats in your country, they can't say things. I know they want to say things like I'm saying. I know they want to express themselves and call him a piece of crap, piece of shit, but that's what he is. He doesn't deserve to clean your effing toilets, let alone lead your country. Even if listen, even if for some odd, strange, bizarre reason things improve for you financially in the United States, at what cost? You dough-headed SOBs, at what cost? Next thing you know, he's going to put out a executive order that it's okay for a man to beat the snot out of his woman and not have to worry about going to jail. I'm telling you, shit like that is going to happen. It's going to come. It's shit like that is coming. I'm a prophet. Trust me, I'm a prophet. I've spoken to the Almighty and he's told me that things like this are to come. They shall pass. Let it be written, let it be done. Sorry for the tirade. I'm gonna go take I'm gonna go take my anxiety medicine now. Try to calm down. God bless you, the ones of you that have any kind of sense at all. I feel so bad for you. I feel bad for me. I feel bad for everybody. This is all I can do. This is all I can do about it. Tell you how I feel. And I know it means nothing to anybody. I'm just one person. God bless you. God bless you. God bless us all. God have pity on us all. Have a good day.